Good morning, grade 5.
Good morning, Sir Allen. Good morning, classmates. It's nice to see you again.
Okay, how are you, grade 5?
We're fine, teacher.
Okay, I'm happy that you are all doing fine today. And now remain standing as we have our prayer. Elmi will lead our prayer. Come here in front. By the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, now I want you to sing our opening song. For our opening song, do you remember the science song?
Yes, sir.
Okay, today let's incorporate a basic dance step. So you need to follow me. So let us dance and sing. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody.
Science is a subject, interesting subject. Let us grow, let's have fun.
Okay, you may not take your seat. Did you enjoy our opening song, class?
Yes, sir.
Did you feel energetic today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's nice to hear that you are really enjoying our opening song. And now let's check your attendance. May I know the class secretary, Elmi? Do we have an absentee today?
None, sir. We are in a perfect attendance.
Okay, wow, you are in a perfect attendance. And because of that, I want you to give yourself a wonderful clap. Okay, wonderful clap. You need to clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And stomp 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And say, wonderful. Copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wonderful.
Okay, now let's proceed to our drill. For our drill activity, all you need to do is to identify the different tropical cyclone symbol. Okay, for this activity, group 1, you will be the first to identify those symbols. Okay, for group 1, first picture.
Super typhoon.
How about this one?
Severe tropical storm.
How about this one?
Typhoon.
And then,
Tropical storm.
and last?
Tropical depression.
Okay, very good, group 1. How about you, group 2? First picture,
Super typhoon.
next,
Severe tropical storm.
third,
Typhoon.
fourth,
Tropical storm.
and the last picture.
Tropical depression.
Okay, excellent. You now already know the different tropical cyclone symbol. And now, we will proceed to for our review. Do you remember our topic last time? It's all about what? Everyone, please read.
How do tropical cyclones develop?
Okay, to assess your learnings from our previous topics, let's have our activity. Okay, for our activity, you only choose the correct answer or the correct letter in the given question. Okay, for number 1, who wants to volunteer to answer? Yes, Michelle, for number 1, please read and answer.
What is the power center of a tropical cyclone storm? A. Atoll. B. Ice. C. Mainland. D. Stronghold.
And what is the answer, Michelle?
Ice.
It's letter B, the I. Okay, very good, Michelle. How about the next question? Will you read and answer also, Queen?
What part of typhoon brings the strongest winds and heaviest rain? A. Eye. B. Cloud band. C. Eye wall. D. Center.
Your answer will be?
C.
Letter C. What's letter C? Everyone? Okay, good. How about this third question? Who wants to read and answer? Joyce?
Tropical cyclones in the Philippines usually develop in which two areas? A. Indian Ocean and South China Sea. B. Pacific Ocean and West Philippine Sea. C. Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. D. Celebes Sea and Sioux Sea.
And what is your answer, Joyce?
D. Pacific Ocean and West Philippine Sea.
Okay, great. It's the letter B, the Pacific Ocean and West Philippine Sea. Let's go to the number 4. Okay, who wants to volunteer to answer for number 4? Okay, Queen.
What is the minimum ocean surface temperature needed for a tropical cyclone to develop? A. 20 degrees Celsius. B. 23 degrees Celsius. C. 26 degrees Celsius. D. 30 degrees Celsius.
And what is the answer?
C. 26 degrees Celsius.
Again, everyone, what is the answer for number 4?
C.
26 degrees Celsius. Okay, very good. And for the last number, who wants to volunteer for the last number? Okay, Elmi.
Why must a tropical cyclone form away from the equator? A. Because it is colder near the equator. B. Because of the Coriolis effect that makes winds spiral. C. Because there is no water near the equator. D. Because clouds cannot form there. D. Because of the Coriolis effect that makes winds spiral.
Okay, very good. Elmi is letter B because of the Coriolis effect that makes the winds spiral. Okay, it seems that you are really learned from our previous topic, and because of that, we will proceed to our motivation activity. So here, I have here a pictures, and I want you to observe this picture and tell me what did you see in this picture. Okay, what did you see? Joyce. Okay, there is a Philippine map. What else? The chat.
There is a tropical cyclone.
There are tropical cyclone symbols. And then, the most important, what did you see? Elmi.
The landfall of typhoon or the track of typhoon.
Okay, the landfall of the typhoon or the track. So this class, this is the track of the typhoon or the possible route of the upcoming typhoon. So all of your answers are correct. And now, let's see what is our lesson for today based on this picture. Okay, now we may proceed to our introduction. For our introduction class, okay, everybody, please read our main topic for today.
Tropical cyclone wind signals.
Okay, today class, we will know or we will learn the different tropical cyclone wind signal or how the expert or the weather experts know when a storm is coming and what signals actually means and the possible effects it may affect our daily life. Is that clear, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but before we proceed to our discussions, please read our guide question. So this question, we will know the content of our topic for today. Okay, group 2, please read the guide question. Group 2.
Based on the Pag-asa warning signal system, what actions should people take for each signal? And how do the expected wind speed and potential damage differ from signal 1 to signal 5?
Okay, class, please keep this in your mind because as we tackle our lessons for today, you will answer this indirectly. So you may reflect to this question. And then, before our discussion, we will be having our standards for working. So, because we have a free activity that you will going to share your experiences in your class during the tropical cyclone wind signal in your area. So, first, let's read the standards for working. Number 1, everybody, please read.
Stay on happy. Participate actively. Respect everyone. Minimize noise.
And last number.
Manage time.
Okay, thank you class for your active participation. So now I will set aside here and I put in this side. So you can remind to this standards for working. Okay, now let's have our free activity today. And for our activity today, please read the title. Everybody.
My experiencing typhoon warning signals.
Okay, for this activity class, you will write an essay that something about that, show or explain your experiences during a typhoon that your area has under a tropical cyclone wind signal. So how did you write your essay? So through the help of this guide questions. So everybody please read.
Which warning signal was raised? What did you see or feel during the storm? How did it affect your home, school, or daily activities?
Okay class, please bring out one whole sheet of paper and do this activity. So you have only 5 minutes to finish this activity, and after 5 minutes, finish or not finish, you will be passing your paper. Okay, after doing this essay, I will call someone to volunteer to share their experience during the typhoon warning signals in their specific areas. Okay, you may now start now doing your essay. And while doing your essay, please keep in mind those standards for working to maintain what? To maintain the orderliness of our classroom. And in order for you to focus on your activity. Okay, you may write your own experience. Number 1 question. Which warning signal was raised in your area? Number 2 question. What did you see or feel during the storm? Okay, and the last questions you need to answer in your essays indirectly. How did it affect your home, school, or daily activities? Okay? You may continue doing your activity. Yes, Vladimir? Let's continue to do your activities. Okay, are you done, class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, please pass your paper. Okay, for passing your paper, it came from the back and then up to the front. Okay, I count 1 to 10. In the count, when I count 10, So, your paper will be in my hands. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the others? Okay, now it's time to hear someone who shared their experiences during a typhoon warning signal. Okay, who wants to volunteer to share his or her experience in class? Okay, if you want to share, then raise your hand. Okay, Elmi, let me hear your experience during a typhoon warning signals. Okay, now, okay, which warning signals was raised in your areas, Elmi?
Experience
Signal number 5. And what did you see or feel during the storm?
I saw the crops were drowned in water and the trees are uprooted for the pollination, and I felt worried for our environment at home and to the people who are devastated from the typhoon.
Okay, during the typhoon, Elmi is so worried about his life or his her environment. And then last question, how did it affect your home, schools, or daily activities? How it affect?
It affects my school activities because it is suspension of classes and our home is
And
and groups are flying away like they are in a strong wind and they are broken in half, and the overflow of water and the loss of power and the loss of communication.
okay, thank you, Elmi, for sharing your experience in class. Your experience is so very horrifying and scaring in the tropical warning signals number 3. That's why, class, in having a typhoon, we need to have our updates in what happened in our weather, in our forecast for that day, whenever that storm is coming. Okay, now after we finish this activity, we need to see to our lesson proper. And our lesson starts with this logo. Will you identify this logo? Who wants to answer? Will you identify this logo? Okay, Elmi.
The logo is kind of awesome.
It is a logo of, everybody, repeat again. Logo of Pag-asa. Okay, will you give the meaning of Pag-asa? Okay, everyone, did you know the meaning of Pag-asa? Okay, everybody. Okay, very good, class. Thank you for your active participation in our discussion. Again, please read what is on the board. Pag-asa. Everybody. Okay, from the text you read, what is the responsibility of Pag-asa? Who wants to answer? Just raise your hand so I call your name. What is the responsibility of Pag-asa? They are responsible for what? For everybody. Forecasting weather. Okay, and now we will talk about the different warning signals that given by the Pag-asa for our preparedness during the typhoon. Is that clear? Okay, we talk about first in signal number 1. And for signal number 1, it shows in these pictures. What did you see in this picture? Okay, give me one. Joyce?
60 kilometers per hour.
Okay, there is a number, 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, class, we associated this as the wind speed. Again? Wind speed. Okay, what else? What symbols did you see in this picture or poster? Wind.
We see tropical depression.
Okay, there is a letter D stands for tropical depression. What else? Elmi.
These two levels are suspended.
Okay, there is a word. Classes suspended in preschool. Again, in what level? Preschool. What else? The last symbols you see in this picture. Michelle. We need to listen to the radio for the update during the signal number 1. Again, what level is suspended during the signal number 1? Okay, during the signal number 1, automatically the classes in preschool are suspended. Okay, to see if your answers is correct, let's read the effects or the possible effects of signal number 1. For signal number 1, look what is read.
Signal number 1. A depression is in the area. A wind less than 60 kilometers per hour. Its velocity is expected in the next 36 hours. People are advised to listen to the radio for updates. Preschool level classes are suspended.
Okay, what do you think is the importance of listening to the radio while we have our or while there is upcoming typhoon? What is the importance of listening to the radio? It gives us, I hear you. Just say it again. It give us updates and we could prepare for the possible effects of the typhoon. Now let's proceed to signal number 2. And signal number 2 effects is shows in this poster. Again, what symbols did you see in this picture? Give me one. Queen.
Tropical storm.
There is a tropical storm represented by the S symbol. How about you, Elisa? 60 kilometers per hour to 100 kilometers per hour. So we associated again in wind speed. What else? Christian.
Class is suspended, elementary school and high school.
Okay, the classes is suspended in both elementary and high school level. So again, class, please observe in this picture and I want you to sum up the idea we might get through this poster about the possible effect of signal number 2. Who wants to share their thoughts about the possible effect of signal number 2? Yes, Michelle?
Signal number 2. We experience a tropical storm. Speed is 60 kilometers to 100 kilometers per hour. And all classes are suspended in elementary and high school level.
Okay, thank you, Michelle. Very well explained your answer. And now, let's see if Michelle's answer is correct. Okay, for signal number 2, what is the possible effect? Everyone, please read.
Signal number 2. The depression has developed into storm. Winds with a velocity ranging from 60 kilometers to 100 kilometers per hour are expected to arrive within 24 hours at the very least. These classes are suspended at elementary and high school levels. The wind can moderate damage wind races that are affected.
Okay, for example, Brian wake up early in the morning and he heard the sounds of a droplets from the rainfall. And then she took a bath and wear his uniform. Then suddenly, he heard from the news in the television that his area is under signal number 2. Brian, are you still going to attend your classes? No, because during the signal number 2, it's automatically what? It's automatically suspended in what level again? Okay, thank you class. Very good. And then let's proceed to our signal number 3. Again, signal number 3 guys is shows in this poster. Give me one symbol that you see in this poster. Jasmine. There is a typhoon represented by the E symbol. What else? Queen.
Wind speed 100 kilometers per hour, but below 180 kilometers per hour.
Okay, thank you, Queen. How about you, Mariel? What did you see in this poster?
No classes and levels.
No classes in all level. What else? What is the symbols that didn't mention earlier? Elmi.
Power interruptions and loss of communication.
Okay, these two symbols stands for the power and communication loss or power interruption. And then what do you call in this signage? Joyce?
Evacuation assembly.
Okay, evacuation assembly area. And through these symbols in this poster, can you sum up the idea or the possible effects in signal number 3? Okay, Elmi.
In signal number 3, we experience a typhoon. Its wind speed is 100 kilometers per hour, but below 180 kilometers per hour. No classes at all levels and no power and loss of communication. And the people who are devastated are told to evacuate early.
Okay, thank you, Elmi. Very well explained answers. And now let's see the possible effects of signal number 3. Okay, group 2, please read.
Signal number 3. A typhoon is coming within 80 hours. Winds have a velocity above 100 kilometers per hour, but below 180 kilometers per hour. Houses made of light materials may be destroyed, and there might be communication and electrical power interruption. Moderate to heavy damage may be expected. Evacuation of those people living in low-lying areas is being advised. Travel by airways are not recommended. Classes at all levels are suspended.
Okay, thank you, group 2, for your active participation in reading. Okay, this signal number 3, for example. For example, Rensons want to visit Baguio for Boracay. But suddenly on that day, he heard from the news that Boracay is under signal number 3. Okay, Renson, what will be your decision? Do you still going to Boracay? What is your answer? Yes? Do you still? So no. Because what? Because in signal number 3, it is not recommended to travel. Very good, Michelle. And for example, Jasmine and her family is living under or in a low-lying area. And then there is a coming typhoon, and that typhoon named U1. And their area is under signal number 5 or signal number 3. So Jasmine and your family, what will you do? You will, what is advised to you as you living in a low-lying area? Jasmine, what is advice to you? You are advised to do what? To okay, you are advised to go as early as possible to the evacuation area. Okay, now let's proceed to signal number 4. For signal number 4, again, what symbols did you see in this poster? Give me one, Gerald. Okay, the wind speed is about 180 kilometers per hour. What else? Give me one, Elmi.
We might experience landslides and flooding.
Okay, the possible effect is landslide or flooding. And what else? There are 2 symbols that needed to mention. Okay, once again, Joyce. Okay, number 4 represent for signal number 4. What else? What else? There is a dangerous or danger signage. Okay, from these posters, we'll sum up the idea or the possible effect we may experience during signal number 4. Okay, guys.
On signal number 4, there has a wind speed at about 180 kilometers per hour. It is dangerous level.
Okay, thank you, Joyce. And to see your answer, if your answer is correct, let's read signal number 4. Everyone, please read.
Signal number 4. As long as typhoon is coming within 12 hours, wind can have a velocity above 180 kilometers per hour. This condition is very dangerous because great damage can happen in affected places.
Okay, that is the effect of signal number 4. Again, it is very dangerous because it has great damage. Always remember, in signal number 4, we might experience great damage. And now, let's proceed to our last signal, wind signal. And it shows in these posters again. Signal number 5 shows in these posters. Give me one symbol to see in this poster. Queen.
Wind speed about 220 kilometers per hour.
Okay, what else? Elmi.
Widespread of damage.
And then, thank you, Elmi. How about Unichen? What did you see?
Symbol of signal number
Okay, number 5 stands for signal number 5. How about the effects? Okay, let's focus in this last 2 pictures. Joyce, give me one.
damage house.
Damaged houses. How about you, Elmi? Last picture.
Tall trees can be uprooted or deformed.
Okay, thank you, Elmi. Very great answers. And now, can you sum up the idea or the possible effect of signal number 5? Who wants to volunteer? Yes, Elisa.
In signal number 5, we experience a wind speed about 220 kilometers per hour. And we
Experience.
widespread damage.
Oh, okay.
Damage in our community.
Okay, during the signal number, okay, thank you, Elisa. For signal number 5, we experience a widespread of damage. Earlier, we talked about for signal number 4, it is a great damage. While in signal number 5, we may experience widespread damage. Okay, it's all over our community. So we may, it might broken down the houses, the buildings, and uprooted or defoliated the tall trees. Okay, now let's simply generalize our topic for today. But before that, okay, everyone, please read the number, signal number 5.
Signal number 5. As long as typhoon is coming within 12
broken down the houses or the buildings. Okay, and now let's have a simple generalization about these 5 tropical cyclone wind signal. Okay, signal number 1. How many wind speed? How much? Okay, there is 60 kilometers per hour. How about signal number 2? 200 kilometers per hour. And then for signal number 3? Okay, please remember those. And then signal number 4? We have above kilometers per hour. And then for last signal, warning signals, we have above per hours. Okay, that's our 5 tropical warning signals given by the Pag-asa. Okay, while we are detaching these materials on board, I want you to sing our opening song earlier. But this time, you will not doing the basic lesson. Is that clear? Yes, sir! Only the song. Okay, help me to detach these materials on the board. And then, you will sing the opening song. Okay, everybody, science song. Okay, I want to hear a group 1 singing the opening song. Group 1. And of course, the group 2. Okay, now, let's have our generalization activity. Okay, which warning signal has 60 kilometers per hour? Signal number 1. Okay, Annie. Signal number 1. How about above warning signal that has above 220 kilometers per hour? Joyce. Signal number 5. How about a warning signal that has a dangerous level with a great damage? Great damage. Yuchel. Signal number 4. And how about this? Warning signals that suspend all level. Okay. Queen. Okay, signal number 3. Very good, class. It seems that you all really understood our topic today. And then, because of that, let's proceed to our application activity. So for application activity, your class will be divided into 3 groups. So these 3 rows will be the group 1. These 2 rows in the center will be the group 2. And these 3 rows will be the group 3. Okay, each group is assigned into warning signal. Group 1, you will assign to signal number 1 and 2. Group 2, you will assign to signal number 3 and 4. And then the last group, you will assign to signal number 4 and 5. Okay, you may now create your own circle as a group and do your activity. Okay, for your activity, you will be going to create a concept map about the tropical warning signal. Okay, in your activity, please remember our standards for working. Minimize your noise. Participate in your activity. Okay, you're only given 5 minutes to finish your activity as a group. Okay, copy the table or the diagram here on the screen and write your answers in each warning signal. Okay. You are given 5 minutes to finish in your activity, give her answers or ideas about the activity. And don't forget to write your members on the back of your paper. Okay, Gerald, you may go to the restroom. Okay, talk to your group mates and then collect all the answers and then write it down on your paper. And then after you will do that activity, you will be going to present your work as a group. And only the leader can read your answers here in front. What's the problem, Vladimir? Okay, Vladimir, participate to your group mates. Face your group mates. Vladimir, let me remind you to minimize your noise. Ikaw yung hands. Okay? You still have 3 minutes to finish your activity. Okay, Vladimir, participate your group. When you are responsible for your group mates, make sure that they are participating in your activity. Okay, are you done? Okay, we will wait for the group 2. Okay, for the other group, if you are finished, you may now arrange your sitting arrangement into proper. If you are done, you may now arrange your chairs. Okay, last 1 minute. Aljo, participate to your group. seating arrangement. And we will have in our reporting. Only the leader will present their work as a group base. Okay, let's start with group number 3. Okay, let's start from the last group. Group 3, please come here in front and present the work as a group. Okay, everyone, please settle down. Everyone, please settle down and let's hear the answer of group 3. And we may now start.
Statement number 4. As a wind speed above 150 kilometers per hour. Friends, this condition is very dangerous because late damage can happen in certain places. Signal number 5. Above 220 kilometers per hour. Widespread damage to structures and dilapidated homes and buildings and concrete broken, loosened or dismantled.
Okay, thank you. Great answers from group 3. Okay, let's give them a 3 claps. 1, 2, 3. Of course, let me hear your answer. Group 2. Okay, your leader will be Jutshel. Please come here in front and read the answers in your class.
Signal number 3 has speed 100 kilometers per hour to 180 kilometers per hour back below. Destroyed houses and classes in all levels are suspended. Signal number 4 180 kilometers per hour above. Have a great damage and most people know I have area are meant to evacuate for safety.
Okay, thank you, group 2. Let's give them a 2 claps. 1, 2. Okay, of course, there will be a group 1. Group 1, please come here in front. And the leaders will read your answer as a group.
Signal number 1. Wind speed 60 kilometers per hour. Effect suspended preschool and listen to radio for updates. Signal number 2. 60 kilometers to 100 kilometers per hour. Suspended elementary to high school.
Okay, nice, group 1. And let's give them a 2 claps again. 1, 2. Okay, very good class. You can now apply our learnings for today's from our discussion. And to evaluate that, let's proceed into our evaluation. So, I prepared here an activity and all you need to do is to answer this on your science activity notebook. Okay, for the direction, everyone please read.
Direction.
Okay, you will choose the answers in the box. It's either signal number 1, signal number 2, signal number 3, signal number 4, or signal number 5. And this will be your answers. Okay, answers this question. Only the answers will write down on your science activity notebook. Okay, you only give it 5 minutes again to finish this activity. Okay, for your option, you will choose either signal number 1, signal number 2, signal number 3, signal number 4, or signal number 5. Vladimir, go back to your proper seat. Vladimir, did you hear me? Okay, start doing your activity. Focus on your activity, don't talk to your seatmate. choose on your activity. Okay, are you done? Okay, we will wait for the others to finish their activity. Okay, you still have 1 minute to finish your activity. Okay, are you done? Okay, finish or not finish, pass your activity notebook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me your activity notebook so I could check it later. How about the others? Okay, and then before we end our discussion for today, I want you to write your assignment. And for your assignment, copy this on your science lecture notebook. Okay, this will be your assignment. Create a posters that shows the 5 tropical cyclone warning signals, including the wind speed, class suspension, and possible damages. Use drawings and colors to make it clear and informative. And to give you scores, of course, we have our rubric to giving your points in our activity. Okay, you will copy only the directions. What's wrong with you? Daling it? Copy your assignment. Okay, are you done? Okay. Continue doing. Alright, are you done? Okay, and that's all for all today's discussion. Okay, thank you grade 5. Goodbye grade 5.